From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Nolan McLean. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw to first, safe. And now we'll have to check back on the righty. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Paz getting the start in center, batting second in today's lineup. So far this season, his on-base percentage is right around .370. Here's 0-1. Ohtani gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Beatty. 1 out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Kyle Tucker.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1. McLean, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second. In the air to left center. Robert on his way over. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
In there for strike 1. And it's fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew he wasn't coming back.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Bill. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So 2 down. There's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts.
Ball, that's out.
Betts matched a homer in his last game. In the air, right side. And that is that. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
But last time out, picked up his 15th win of the year. He's been really putting things together at the perfect time. We'll see if he can go out there today and, more importantly, get a win for the team.
Now the left fielder.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one
That's
way
ball two.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jorge Polanco.
Well, I'd say there's a pretty good level of confidence when you're hitting over 350 against a starting pitcher. So at the very least, I think we can expect him to have some quality ABs against this starter.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And the 0-2.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Looks
Ball
really
one.
sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And he can't make the play. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
That's a ball.
Now all even up. Just
that's
missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a payoff pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0.
This is first class. This ain't roll call. Say I switched up. Say I'm closed off. Wasn't friends back then. I don't know y'all. Remember you never bet on me then.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And he starts off the second with a double.
Well, Boog, center fielders believe they can get to everything hit their way, but obviously that's just not possible. Such a tough play. The fact he got a glove to it is impressive.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Late swing, foul to the left. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nope.
One out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a foul ball. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, 2 down. Late with the swing there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Well,
Struck him out looking. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
Back in the flow. I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting me. Look at the moves, handle it. All of the ops handle it. Put us on wax, handle it.
Leading up for the Mets,
Sliced hard but foul. That one out to right. Tucker under it. Takes it in for the out.
batting 6, the designated hitter.
The 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone. By the time it got to the plate, people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Another solid power season. The 0-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Two down, nobody on. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And that is that. Mets lead 1 after 2. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's that RMG. Whoa, wait. My whole team. Whoa, wait. We don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa. Big old teams with the team. Head of steam for.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1.
Andy Pajes.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. Ball.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Should have this one. And there's one down. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Here we go, Nolan.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. That's outside.
Outside.
And that's ball 1.
Hey!
Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 9, A.J.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Check swing called strike. 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. 2 down.
Next, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Thought looking his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress.
Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 4th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these
Ball right
Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and
Yep,
they've been able to
out.
push a couple of runs across to score as well.
2-0. And
Ball
another
three.
ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That
Ball
one misses.
four.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
This is again 5 in a row.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Next offering is fouled back.
Nope, outside.
That
Ball
pitch
three.
just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Hernandez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Late swing fouled off. Oh and 2 now.
Ball 1.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next to the Dodgers, the Texas Rangers.
Stepping in, Dalton Rushing. Struck out swinging his first time. That one ripped, but foul. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That's in there. Going 1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Action in the pen down there. Cionel Perez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Weaver also throwing. Struck him out looking. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Queens, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a big swing and a miss. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he runs second. And he's got himself a triple.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down, runner at third. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. And he takes a strike. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. One away with a runner at third. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Nope. Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Well,
Nope,
he looks more
that's a ball.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 outs with a runner at third. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. CNL Perez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
In the air, right field, Bench. Drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
Up next from Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And Freddie takes the K.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. This one drilled right center field. That one headed for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Mookie digs in here. He's one of the best players in the game. Out towards right center field. Long run, nice grab. And that's the 3rd out. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. It's now 3-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's to 3rd. Handles, throws to 1st, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
What do you got?
To the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. Yes, he did. That's a swing. There's the strike up high. 0-2 now.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Base is empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In the air out to center. That gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Tommy Edman now at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He swings and fouls one off. Towards first and foul ball.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Good get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout in the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hard liner. Binge. Long run on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Close, but called a ball, and that's ball 1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
That's
Well, it's
a
been
ball.
a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants. Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Line drive. Takes it in for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 3, Carson.
Two down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Carson Bench, 1 for 2.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. So they turn things over to the righty, Luke Weaver. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Weaver in his 10th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Let's go, Luke.
The 1-2 popped in the air, left field, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
On the ground. Lindor on to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pages.
So up next, Andy Pages. Action in the Mets bullpen. Huascar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Myers getting loose as well.
Come on, Luke.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Now will climb.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Outside low, and that is ball one.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Hit hard, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your finger points. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it into motion. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. In the air, left side. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
One out man at first. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Ball, that's out.
Ball to strike. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Robert makes the turn at second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Oh, the throw is over his head. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time. Now the second run is in. And now they trail by one.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Brew. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside-the-park home run, it's pretty embarrassing.
Now, Brett Beatty is righty-lefty splits there. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
Ball one.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball two.
That's down and in. Stays alive. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging.
The catcher number 4,
Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Will Klein departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
There's the strike. That one found hard the other way.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Down the line, it's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mets leadoff man. 0 for 3 in this one. This one popped up. Muncy under it. And that ends the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 2. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA. Back here in Queens, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Bounced up the middle. Lindor throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next in Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Up next in Dodgers.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luke Weaver out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So Minter will take over.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman.
And here comes Tommy Edman, the switch hitter batting right. In the air to left center, has a beat on it, and that is that. So the Dodgers lead one, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Oh, 1 down.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez gets under it. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Mets, the right fielder, number 3.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench. 1 for 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Making a move to first on a pinch run for the Mets. Tyrone Taylor opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. That one in triple digits.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strikes him out with 101.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We go to the 9th. Leading off, Kyle Tucker. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Beatty. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out. seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Fought off foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one fouled off. Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. So they get one and a really nice try there.
Well, that ball off the bat, ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Brings it in for the third out. One left for LA, but they still lead at 3-2. Last chance for the home team. And now the Mets DH, Jorge Polanco.
Now, Boo, this is a real tough.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Evan Phillips. A chance at his first save of the year. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom nine. Swing and a miss as he was late. Good job to fight that one off. Hit into center field, and a good start to the inning, looking to extend the play now. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that guy had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing at the bat in this ball game. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Ball one, no strikes. So the tying run at second. This one in the air, center field. Pajas settles under this one, brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag, but he's in there.
Was able to move the runner up the third on that deep fly to center, but I think this play, he wants to get him over and get him in.
Brett Baty, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a fly.
I wouldn't expect many pitchers up in the zone here. Pitchers looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, looking to keep that runner at third.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tying run in scoring position, and the home team trying to pull it out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only one out remaining for the Mets.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make the play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strain that runner at third now.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. In to score from third. And they tied it in the bottom of the ninth. Bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Mets leadoff man. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. To third, a sliding stop to first, and he gets it. Nicely done. But a big turn of events here in the ninth as we are again all knotted up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it's second. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's outside. Ball 2. Traps in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering misses. Full count now. Max Muncy would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. sets him down on strikes.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position at 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Muncy digs in. And that is out of play. That one not close. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes. Railed out on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in extras. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets 3. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 10th. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Swinging a foul out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Sends him down looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Pitch
Outside,
misses,
that's the ball.
and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's through there for a strike.
Winning run at second with 1 away. And here in extra innings. This one in the air right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And now it's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone 10. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And that's in there at the knees. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Mets with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's
Nope,
a
that's
little bit
down.
low.
That's a really good take.
The winning run on second base. Chopped on the ground. Betts to first, and we're headed to the 11th. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied at 3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie now, known for his late inning heroics. Foul off down the right side. Man at second. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He goes down looking. This one in the air right field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Robert hustles it back in, and the go-ahead run stops at third base. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. But no advance from the runners. The 1-1 went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just misses, and it's a full count. Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking at a changeup.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at bats and quality at bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
In there for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brooks Raley will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Oscar Brazobar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two on, 2 outs.
I got that.
Here's a 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the kill. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 3. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. Back here at Citi Field. We're in extras here. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score, and the Mets even it up.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there, extra bases.
That's a strike. Winning run on second, no one out. Swing and a miss as he was out front. In there, got him looking for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, number 7.
Catches the zone. That's strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets walk it off in the 11th.
Right from the ballpark, hopefully you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that will be loud in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Yo sé que no te gustó que yo plantara bandera, pues lo que dice mi voz, oye sonero, se repite donde quiera. Tú te creías que eras dueño de todo y me decías que el mundo andaba a tu modo. De repente llegué sin echármelas de fiesta.